And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We have a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch, head over to twitch.tv/takesbyfans or go to our official website, takesbyfans.com/watch. You can check out our YouTube. We post clips of the show and the entire show daily there. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps. Spotify is the big one right now, folks. So however you want to watch or listen, it's going to be at Takes by Fans on any of the platforms that you choose. I give y'all the option, and I make it easy for y'all. Y'all just have to listen. All right. Today is Wednesday, my favorite day of the week during the NFL season. We do our Wednesday film study on Week 12. We're going to be looking at Chargers, Bills, Giants, Bengals, Browns, Jags, Panthers, Vikings, Cardinals, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Broncos, 49ers, Rams, and Chiefs, Bucks. We're going to be looking at a drive, a series, a narrative in something in every one of those matchups today. And then we got football today, Wednesday day football. How crazy, not even Wednesday night football. It is going to be kicking off at 3:30. So, I mean, how exciting is that? Midweek football, and then we get Thursday night football tomorrow. I mean, folks, that is truly great. So, before we jump into our film study, let's cover some stories. This is what we do at the beginning of the show every day. Wednesday afternoon football is on, Ravens and Steelers, and we are going to do our moneymaker right at the top of the show today. Just one thing I do want to bring up, that Ravens running back Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins, they're cleared. They cleared COVID protocols, and they could have been playing today, but they said they're not expected to play versus the Steelers, so that's definitely going to hurt the Ravens even more. I mean, the running attack for the Ravens is kind of all they have. I mean, Lamar Jackson puts up 180 passing yards, so if they had these running backs for RG3, we get to see Robert Griffin III today. That's going to be great. I want this man to play very well, but before we get into that, so without Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins, they're not going to, help out RG3 at all. They're going to be rocking with pretty much only Gus Edwards. So I don't know why they're keeping these running backs out. I don't get it. But, they probably just feel that this is a lost game, and they just want to move on healthy. So I don't know. I don't like it. I would have liked to see, the Ravens give all the help that Robert Griffin III needs to be successful against a Steelers defense. And, without their top two running backs, I don't know how well they're going to fare. All right, so let's get this line updated, and then we'll do our moneymaker. We are 4 hours away from kickoff. 4.5. We are live right now at noon. It's kicking off at 3:30. Man, can y'all get out of work in time for it? I don't know. You might have to, call your boss. Be like, hey, I'm taking an early day. We got some football on. So the line is still at 10.5. Steelers minus 10.5. And I mean, folks, the smartest play is Steelers minus 10.5. I don't know if this Ravens team can score. I just told y'all there's going to be no Lamar Jackson. There's no Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins. And are we supposed to trust these Ravens receivers with a backup quarterback? Now, I know RG3 has played in the league. He's been a starter, all that. I get it. But, I mean, they're not even throwing the ball with Lamar Jackson. You're telling me that Robert Griffin III is a better passer than Lamar Jackson, and they just don't trust Lamar Jackson to throw the deep ball? I don't think that's how it is. So now you're going to get these wide receivers who barely have any experience catching the ball in a game scenario anyway, because they don't throw the ball a lot, and now they're going to have to throw the ball a lot because Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins are not going to be playing. So we're going to have to go Steelers minus 10.5 in our moneymaker. The Steelers defense should not allow this Ravens team to really score at all, which is truly unfortunate because, as I said, I do want to see Robert Griffin III have a decent game. The man, his career got cut short. He's just a backup now, and, he's got a time to shine now that Lamar Jackson has COVID. So I want to see this man have a good game. I don't think he's going to, because I don't trust these Ravens wide receivers. And this Steelers team, folks, they've been dying to play. They've been dying. They wanted to play on Thanksgiving. All the players tweeted out, they're like, this is the bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is the second time that we've gotten screwed with a team with a COVID outbreak. That's not even our fault. We lost our bye. We lost our primetime Thanksgiving game. So they're going to come out and absolutely roll the Ravens here, I think, today, not even tonight, today. So we're going to go Steelers minus 10.5. But we get to see RG3, maybe the silver lining. All right, so that's Wednesday Night Football. We will be breaking that down tomorrow on the show as well. So come back and watch that. All right, another story. Let's move on. Here we go. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor, he has declined to file a grievance against the team and its doctor because, remember, they punctured his lung and cost him the starting job of the Chargers. And this man has declined to file a grievance. So I applaud Tyrod Taylor. I don't know if there was any, kind of backhand deals going on right there. The team was like, hang on, we'll give you some more money that you would get if you filed an actual grievance. I don't know if they did that, but, very well done to Tyrod Taylor to be the bigger man. Lost his starting job. That's embarrassing. To be out because your own doctor hurt you more than whatever you were hurt by. So I give respect to Tyrod Taylor not filing a grievance against his own team. And I don't know. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I think I may have very much considered it. I don't know if I would have actually gone through with the filing of a grievance. But if this happened to me, if I just lost my starting job, I would be absolutely not very happy. I tell you that. So well done to Tyrod Taylor. He may be a bigger man than me. I don't know what I would do in this situation. All right. And then, all right, here we go. Most catches without a drop. The number one wide receiver is Davante Adams with 74. But the second wide receiver with the most catches without a drop is Allen Robinson. And I'm bringing this up because, we talk about the Bears and we shit on Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky. But I'm telling y'all, they've got decent weapons. Jimmy Graham, Allen Robinson, Cordell Patterson. They really just need to move off quarterbacks. They have to move off of Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles. And this is another prime example right here. Allen Robinson with 71 pass catches without a drop, and he's working with some bombs. Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles are both bombs in my opinion, folks. So just had to throw this out there. Allen Robinson, he's a great receiver. This Bears team should not be struggling as much as they are offensively. They have good weapons, folks. They're not playing with absolute scrubs. You have to start blaming the quarterbacks, and I think that's all it is. All right, and then our last story, just to quickly cover, the Jaguars are sticking with Mike Glennon as starting quarterback, even though that Gardner Minshew is healthy and ready to rock. So I kind of applaud the decision. We saw Mike Glennon last week against the Browns, and he did pretty good. We are actually going to be looking at some Mike Glennon today. Not a lot, but we're going to look at their last touchdown drive that was potentially to tie the game. So we'll get hopefully a good look at Mike Glennon. Didn't turn the ball over. Gardner Minshew does turn the ball over. So I think I like the decision here. You weren't winning games with Gardner Minshew anyway, so what's the difference? You're not making the playoffs. You can't make a run. You already have 10 losses, so the season is already over for the Jags. Why not just stick with Mike Glennon? You probably, he's probably not going to be your starter. He's an older quarterback. He's kind of aging out of the league, unfortunately, but he's definitely a solid backup, and I think he gives you the best chance to win a game right now when, the season's lost. So keep Gardner Minshew. If you want to try and develop him, keep him learning on the sideline, keep him healthy, and see what you do with him next year. But the Jags are going to be sticking with Mike Glennon here going forward. All right, those are all the stories we just had to cover very, very quickly. Little Wednesday day football. I really cannot wait to see Steelers. It is kind of a primetime game, kind of. It's the only game on. Maybe not primetime. 3:30 is really not primetime, but they'll be the only game on. Please just try to watch the Steelers defense if you can, folks. It is truly the best defense in the league. The ultimate bend but don't break. Just making you drive the field. Long drives, more causes for error, and that's where the Steelers pounce. They will make you make a mistake, even though that you're driving and you're in the 30. Oh, now you're in the 25, but that's where the Steelers get you. They bend, they don't break, they turn the ball, they take a lot of turnovers. So just really focus on the Steelers defense and their offense. Big Ben has been absolutely fantastic this season. So just focus on the Steelers. That's all we can really kind of focus on, because the Ravens are at kind of not even half capacity. They're like functioning at like 35%. So can't really learn anything from the Ravens, but the Steelers team at home, angry that they have to play on Wednesday in the afternoon. So expect them to really just kind of be great on offense, be great on defense, and just appreciate the great game that we possibly could be getting at 3:30 on Wednesday today. Alrighty, so let's jump into our film study. That's what we do every single Wednesday. This is kind of the bridge between talking about Week 12 and talking about Week 13. We talked about Week 12 on Monday, Tuesday. We talk about Week 13 on Thursday and Friday. But this Wednesday, this is kind of our bridge show. This is where we see, all right, what is something that we're learning from Week 12 that we haven't learned? Are we still going to be buying in on some teams? Are we going to be selling on some teams? And we really find a lot of that out here on our Wednesday film study show. So without further ado, let's get right into it. In the first game, the first matchup we are going to be looking at is Chargers and Bills. And folks, I said it right from the rip on Monday. I mean, folks, how many more opportunities did the Chargers need to win this game or make it, a tie game? I mean, 3 straight turnovers by the Bills in the fourth quarter, and that's what we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at the turnovers. How bad were they? I believe it's a Josh Allen interception, a Josh Allen fumble, and I believe somebody else fumbled. So we look at all that. But then we're also going to look at, why did the Chargers drive stall? I mean, yeah, they scored a field goal on one of the turnovers, but on the other 2 turnovers, they went 3 and out. So not great. So we want to see why the Chargers, when you're gifted an opportunity, 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter and you don't win the game? I don't know, man. I don't know. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. We'll start here. The first fumble comes with 14 minutes, 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We'll cue up that play, and then we'll start watching the Chargers drive after that. And then we'll go on the Bills' second turnover and then their third turnover. So too many turnovers here by the Bills, and that's why we're not buying the Bills too much here. We're taking it very cautiously here with Josh Allen, definitely. All right, so let's cue this play up. 14-15. In the fourth quarter comes their first of 3 turnovers. All right, here we go. Bills starting. Hang on. Once again, the plays are off from what the actual play is that they bring us to. So we got to skip around a little bit. All right, here we go. First one, they hand it off to Devin Singletary. He just tries to do too much, try to fight for the first down, and he fumbles the ball. So great turnover there by the Chargers defense, setting up the Chargers offense in great field position. They're in Buffalo territory. I mean, this man's fumbling at like the 45-yard line. Let's watch this. He just pokes it out, careless with the ball there by Devin Singletary. And the Chargers, very well done to pick it up. All right, so let's go to the Chargers drive now. See, they're starting at the Bills' 46-yard line. They only go 3 plays here. I think they do stall, so let's see what happens here. Do they clam up play calling? Is it Justin Herbert missing the throws? Is it the bad line? Here we go. The first down. It's a run on first down, and it picks up 12 yards. Austin Eckler was back in the lineup here for the Chargers, and he had a very good game. So he picks up 12 on the run. Very well done. Alrighty, here we go. Still driving. They're down 10. I should mention that. The Bills are up 24-14 at this point. They try to set up a screen. Almost busted up in the backfield, but Austin Eckler's good, and they go, and it picks up about 3-4 yards. Fantastic. Now we're looking at 2nd and 6. Justin Herbert changing the play at the line. Love to see that. Let's see if he changed to a right play, right? Here we go. Changed to a play that got -3 yards. So I don't know if Justin Herbert really knew what that audible meant or read the coverage right, because he just audibled into a 2-yard loss. So I don't know if Justin Herbert should be calling audibles just quite yet. Maybe learn the offense and start learning how to read defenses a little bit better. All right. Here we go, because we do want to kind of look at why these drives stalled and why they had to settle for a field goal here and why they didn't score on the other 2 drives. So mark it up. Maybe Justin Herbert doesn't know all the coverages. All right, here we go. Justin Herbert. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Bills showing blitz. How is Justin Herbert going to react? One bails out. The rest follow the blitz, and he just airs this one out. And, man, that's a decent ball, but this is great coverage here by the Bills defense. He has to go up in the air to catch the ball, and you just shove him out of bounds. I mean, it's that simple. That's how you play great defense near the boundaries. Oh, they may land in bounds, to shove them out. Now they've got no feet in bounds, so that's great defense there. And then the Chargers get a little bit bailed out here, not too much, but they get a roughing the passer call on the Bills. That was 3rd and 8. It was an incomplete pass, and they get bailed out. First down. Here we go. All right, so now the Chargers are in great shape here. Justin Herbert is still in the game. And they're inside the 20, folks. They're at the Bills 16, and they still have to settle for a field goal. And they just got the Bills to jump. Move them 5 yards closer. Wow. Now they're at the Bills' 11-yard line. Justin Herbert under center. They hand the ball off, and it picks up about 3. Damn, this running game is just eating up the Bills, folks. All right, then we get 2nd and 2. Here we go. Justin Herbert under center again. They hand it off, and he gets right down to the line. He may be just a half a yard short. They're going to call it 3rd and inches. Here we go, 3rd and inches. Justin Herbert, little pitch to the end. And the Bills play it absolutely to perfection. I don't love the call here. Just run it up the middle. You've been having success running it up the middle. You got 3 yards. You got 2 yards on the last 2 plays. All you needed is an inch here. And Justin Herbert, they do a little pitch, a little speed pitch to the outside. But this Bills defense sniffs it out. They're fast. They've got some fast linebackers. And they make the Chargers lose about 3 yards here. So once again, we do have to keep a track of the play calling by Anthony Lynn, because I think he should be on the hot seat. There's no reason why you should have 3 turnovers in the 4th quarter and still lose the game. I mean, you have to start scoring at some point. So now it brings up 4th and 3. They look like they're going to go for it. They call a timeout, it looks like. And now they send out the field goal kicker. And I've got no problem kicking a field goal here on the first turnover. Make it a 1-possession game with 10 minutes left. Absolutely. I do think that is the right call. But now let's fast forward to the Bills' 2nd turnover here in the 4th quarter. And then we'll watch the next Chargers drive that results in a 3-and-out. So here we go, 9:55. And this is where Josh Allen fumbles the ball. Not the greatest. Let's see, did he fumble by just getting sacked in the pocket, or did he try to step up and, try to run for some yards and fumble the ball past the line of scrimmage, something that we've seen him do time and time again, not protecting the ball when he takes off? Alrighty, here we go. We'll get the replay right here. Josh Allen just can't handle the snap. They lose it, can't handle it. Let's see if we get a better look at it, if it was the center's fault or Josh Allen's fault. That's just kind of Josh Allen's fault. It didn't look like the center put it like below the hands. It didn't look like he put it above the hands. It looked like he just smushed it in between the hands where you want it, and Josh Allen just couldn't hold it. So well done by the Chargers defense, once again kind of forcing pressure at the line of scrimmage. You don't fumble snaps for no reason, folks. It's either bad, you're getting beat on the line and the center knows he needs to get rid of it quickly. But here we go. The Chargers, this is a little bit of a longer field. They're on their own 22-yard line. They try to set up a little kind of dump off there, and it picks up 5 yards. Probably 4 yards. 5 yards. I was right the first time. But here we go. 2nd and 5. Positive play on the first down. Let's see what the second down call is. Play action pass. Justin Herbert, and he just misses, and this man is wide open. Austin Eckler is wide open. This is going for at least like 30 yards down the field after the catch. But he just puts a little bit too much on this ball, and it gets away from him. And now they're looking at 3rd and 5. So I think we have to chalk that one up to Justin Herbert. The play calling was good. The execution of it was good. He had time. He had a wide open receiver. He just missed it. So we have to start knocking that up on Justin Herbert here. The missed call, changing the play at the line of scrimmage on the last drive. The missed play here. Yes, Justin Herbert can be good and his stats can be impressive, but when we look at the totality of a game, he's making some mistakes here. And then he fumbles here. He gets sacked. It looks like he recovers it, but just takes a little bit too long here to get the play off. Didn't have too much time to throw. Pocket did collapse, but that's, they stall here, and now they have to punt. They get no points out of that turnover, but they've got one more opportunity because the Bills turned it over 3 straight drives in the fourth quarter. And this one we're going to get is a Josh Allen interception, which is always a treat to watch here. Let's see how bad this is. I mean, folks, you just have to hold on to this ball. Hold on to this ball and run out the clock. You're up 7 with 7 minutes left. You're driving here. You're at great field position. You really just have to hold on to the ball. All right, so that was the play before the interception. A run that goes for a loss of 2, not very promising. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Josh Allen, just do not turn the ball over. That's all you have to do on this drive. He feels the pressure, throws off of his back foot, a classic mistake that we've seen this man make time and time again, throwing off of his back foot, just trying to make the play stay alive a little bit too long and then force into an error, and he just throws an interception here just carelessly. That is careless football. That's not winning football. That's not championship level football. And a better team than the Chargers is going to take advantage of all these turnovers in the fourth quarter. So the Bills are lucky that they face kind of an incompetent scoring offense. They are decent, passing the ball, but the Bills are lucky that they face an incompetent scoring offense in the Chargers, that they can't do anything with these turnovers. Look at now, the Chargers take over at the Bills' 44-yard line in great field position. They're down 7 with 6 minutes left. What more do you need to get yourself energized to play and to tie up this game? You just had 3 straight turnovers on defense. They did all they could to get you back in this game, and they don't score any points with it. They score 3 points off of 3 turnovers. Not good. Not good. So the first down play went for about 1 yard, nothing good. Josh Allen, once again, they go back to the dink and dunk. They clam up on offense. Everything is short now. Justin Herbert can air it out. I understand that the defense is getting there with the pressure, but you got to start doing something else besides all the dink and dunk. But here we go on 3rd and 6. Let's see what they call. Empty backfield. Justin Herbert. Good time to throw in the pocket, and then he throws a pick himself. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I think we really have to start looking at Justin Herbert. He may be the main problem, not Anthony Lynn. I've always put it on Anthony Lynn, but he's making mistakes here on all these drives of these turnovers that they've been gifted. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage on the first series. What was it, the second series? Oh, yeah, the overthrow when the running back was wide open in the middle of the field, and then the interception here on 3rd down. And I understand where he was trying to go with this ball, but it just looks like he doesn't see this defender just lurking here over in the middle of the field. Just never saw him lurking there. So unfortunate there. I think Justin Herbert needs a little bit, better reading coverages and understanding defenses before the ball is snapped. So the pre coverage, he's got to learn it a little bit better. I understand that he's a rookie, and I'm not knocking the man. I'm just saying that this is what we're seeing here on this film study by Justin Herbert. Yes, the stats are pretty, but the game situations, he's not the best on. So unfortunate. So yeah, they get bailed out multiple times. They can't do anything with the turnovers. The Chargers can't do anything with the turnovers, and they actually they get a turnover themselves to really kind of seal the game. So that's the Bills-Chargers. That's what we really wanted to look at. The Chargers just getting gifted so many opportunities, and in classic Chargers fashion, they can't win the game, and they can't even make it really close. So I would put most of the blame there on Justin Herbert, honestly, and not Anthony Lynn. So I may have to kind of rethink my own thinking there if we're blaming Anthony Lynn or if we should be looking at Justin Herbert. All right, let's move on. In our next one, we are going to look at Giants and Bengals. Daniel Jones goes down. Colt McCoy fills in at quarterback, so he's got 10 attempts. We're going to look at all 10 passing attempts by Colt McCoy. We'll go quick. We've got them all marked out here, so we can just, boom, 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 right through them, ding, ding, ding. So let's get this started. He gets knocked out here. Right here. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Or left in the third quarter. That's when Daniel Jones gets knocked out and Colt McCoy comes in. So we'll go here. And I got time marked on here, 8:10, 8:15, 8:50. Colt McCoy right here. So Colt McCoy, Daniel Jones gets knocked out actually right here, 10:02. He does try to come in the next series, can't go. So he actually gets knocked out at 10:02, not 6:0 whatever. So we'll start it here. Colt McCoy's actually first pass is 8:50, so we'll mark it up there in the third quarter. And then we'll see what Colt McCoy's got. Can we trust Colt McCoy? We've been big fans of Daniel Jones here at Takes by Fans, folks. I love what this Giants offense is doing. I'm a big cheerleader of Jason Garrett as the offensive coordinator. I loved what he was able to do with Daniel Jones in his offensive style, making it really just work for him. They've been winning games. I understand they've only won 4 games, but they're winning, decently games here. So here we go. Just really want to focus on Colt McCoy. Does he have it? Can we still buy this Giants team with Daniel Jones out for at least probably 2 weeks, at least 1 week, maybe 2? So here we go. Colt McCoy's first pass attempt here comes tied at 10-10, and they've got great field position here. And they try to set up a little screen here, and it goes for like -8 yards. Not a good play there. So that was his first pass attempt. Nothing on him. This is just the play calling, not a great play calling, and the Cleveland defense really just sniffs it out. They play it perfectly. No easy screens there by the Browns, given up by the Bengals. Excuse me. All right, let's go to his second pass play. This one comes at 8:15, so the very next play. Here we go. Still tied at 10, still, very deep in the Bengals territory. Can't take a sack here to really knock him out of field goal position. And this man really just almost threw a pick. It really should have been a pick. The defender just drops it. This is not good. This is just zone coverage. He never sees that defender, and this should have been picked off. Luckily for Colt McCoy, the defender drops it. How unfortunate for him. But yeah, okay, not a great start here, Colt McCoy. I'll tell you this. Here we go. We'll get a look at it here, and he just never sees this defender literally sitting on this route, waiting for the ball to be thrown, and he just literally drops it. It hit him right in both hands. The football hit him right in both hands, and he drops it. Not good. So Colt McCoy gets a little bailed out there. All right, nothing wrong with a little bailout now and then. The best of the best quarterbacks get them, so we can allow Colt McCoy to get bailed out once. All right, here we go. His next pass attempt is coming at 6:08 in the fourth quarter. Here we go. All right, Giants are still up 13-10. Defense is still shutting down the Bengals offensively. Colt McCoy drops back to pass, and once again, oh my goodness, he wants to just throw it over the middle of the field to his hang on, this is Daniel Jones. Hang on, was this Daniel Jones? Oh, this is Daniel Jones throwing the ball right now. He almost threw a pick. Yeah, so, all right, this was Daniel Jones' last snap. He tried to come back into the game, and he shows it all right here. He's like, yeah, I cannot throw, man. I cannot put the velocity I need to by stepping into this throw because it's something with his hamstring. So he gets bailed out. He almost throws an interception trying to stay in the game. Now we get Colt McCoy back into the game here. He should have a pass here. I do believe 6:04. Oh, 6:04. I read it at 6:09. So here we go. Colt McCoy coming back in, and there we go. That's the throw we want to see. 3rd and 8. Throws it past the line to gain, and he delivers a pretty good ball here. These out routes are tough to throw. They're easily picked off. Defenders can sit on them and make a break on the ball. So these are definitely tougher throws to make, and Colt McCoy puts everything he has on this ball to get it out there quickly. Puts it kind of right on the money, exactly where he needs to, kind of, more towards the outside where the defender can't come inside and pick it off. Very well done. They pick up the first down on 3rd and 8, keeps the drive moving. Now we're starting to see Colt McCoy. That is a good throw there. Love to see that. All right, here we go. His next pass play comes at 3:51 in the third quarter, so we go from 6:04 to 3:51. A couple of plays go by. We'll count them here. They run 2 plays that are not passing plays. Come on. Going a little slow here. Loading a little slow here. Not the greatest. Here we go. We're back. All right, here we go. Daniel Jones. Here we go. Dropping back and just kind of gets hit as he was throwing. launches the ball deep, falls incomplete. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this ball had no chance. This was double covered right from the rip. Didn't seem like he had anything else really open. We can run this in slow motion. This comeback route here, that's covered well. I mean, this is all covered well. The thing that he can do is kind of this developing wheel route that's going out here. Just a running back coming to the edge of the field. Looks like he'd have one-on-one matchup. Just needs to make one man miss. But Colt McCoy's not even looking in that direction. He wants to go over here, but it's double covered, and he can't make the pass, unfortunately. So it falls incomplete. Here we go. Let's go to his next passing play, and this one comes the start of the fourth quarter. Very first play of the fourth quarter. Here we go. Colt McCoy still tied 13-10, but they're driving 2nd and 8 on the Bengals 39-yard line. Colt McCoy drops back to pass, clean pocket, just goes to his safety route to Evan Ingram, and it loses a yard. Let's see if we can see anything developing on this route. I do not believe the coach's film is available. Let's see if the coach's film is available here. It is. Oh, it is. So we'll see if anything was open, if he's making the right decisions when he is going to the check down routes. Let's see if anything's open here. Alrighty. Here we go. Receiver up top there. He's got one-on-one coverage. Safety help over the top. Can't go there. All these other routes are really well covered. Very well done. So, yeah, there was nothing open, and he makes the right reads. So that's something that we can definitely get behind with Colt McCoy. Alrighty, his next pass comes at 14-17 in the fourth quarter. The very next play, so they trust him here, 3rd and 9. Got to get some yards to try and get some points and potentially extend this drive. Here we go. And, oh, wow, look at this. This is just a slant pass. This is what I'm talking about. This is a great play calling by Jason Garrett and a great execution by Colt McCoy. It's just a simple slant route, and Colt McCoy literally hits him real quick, knew where he wanted to go with the ball, and it picks up 8 yards, 1 yard short of the first down, and they're going to go for it here. Here we go. I thought they'd go for a field goal, but they hand the ball off, and they pick up the first down. Look at that. The aggressiveness, the trustingness in your offense, in your pieces, in your weapons. I love it, love it, love it here. Let's go back to this pass by Colt McCoy. I mean, this is just a quick slant route just to pick up, 7 yards to make it 4th and manageable or a better field goal attempt here. Here it is, just kind of a one-step drop, slant route, places it exactly where he has to be, right on the money, right in the gut, and it picks up 8 yards of 9, and then as we just saw, they pick it up. They pick up the first down on 4th and 1. Very well done. All right. Here we go. Let's go to his next pass play coming at 12:29. So here we go. They run that one. They run the one pass play. They lose a yard on first down after they pick up the first down, and now we get 2nd and 11 here at the Bengals 25-yard line. Colt McCoy can't take a sack, and he avoids the pressure. He steps up, and then he actually runs for about 4 yards, picked up 4 yards. This man can run. Let's watch him run a little bit. He's obviously not as fast as Daniel Jones, but we'll take a second look at the speed here. Should his legs be a true weapon? Let's see it. Able to escape the pocket pretty well. He's got decent speed, not great speed, but decent speed. I can get behind it. All right, so now we go to the next passing play coming from 11:43, and it looks to be the next play. Yeah, very next play. Oh, my God, and once again, he overthrows the running back here. Or no, that was Justin Herbert. So not once again, but he overthrows the running back here, and this was wide open. This would have been a touchdown if this was placed on the money. He had all the room to run. He would have beaten everybody there. That's who is that? Lewis? Yeah, he's got the speed to beat the safety at the corner. And Colt McCoy, I mean, they bring the blitz, and he was, pressured, but you just have to put this one on the money. Dang it. I understand the pressure's coming. He is rushed. Unfortunate. All right, here we go. We got to skip a little bit to 7:31. I believe they settle for a field goal here. They make it. All right, so his next pass play comes at 7:31. Giants are still up 16-10 with 7 minutes left in the game. They're driving on their own 30-yard line. Colt McCoy, play action pass. Receiver slips and recovers and still able to catch the ball. Very well done by Colt McCoy. No, he has the comeback route there, and he just throws it right as the turnaround happens. Perfect throw here. Well, watch it again. I mean, look at the delivery on this ball. The receiver is able to slip and recover and still make it. Very well done. This is great timing by Colt McCoy. Very well done. What a catch. What a catch. Alrighty, his next pass play comes at 6:03. So it looks like they take one play off. Now we're looking at 2nd and 7. So the running play picks up 3 yards. Now we get Colt McCoy at 3rd and 7. Once again, just dumps it off over the middle of the field. Picks up about 6, making it 3rd and about 1. Let's see, do they pick up this first down? 3rd and 2. All right, the next pass play is going to come here at 5:15, folks. So they trust him. They trust Colt McCoy to pick it up on 3rd and 2. And then they go long. Oh, my goodness. They wanted to take a shot on 3rd and 2. They had one-on-one matchup. They tried to take it. Receiver was able to get no separation. Colt McCoy throws this ball pretty okay, not the greatest. It was a little bit too much inside. Got to throw it a little bit more outside, but really only threw it where the receiver had a chance to make a play on the ball. So that part I can get behind. And yeah, just a little bit too much inside. You see the receiver has to go and kind of fight for positioning inside. The defender was not giving up any of that positioning either. So decent throw by Colt McCoy where only the receiver had an opportunity to make a play. So at that, I can give him a little bit there. All right, let's go to his next pass attempt. There's 3 more, folks, and then we'll move on. Here we go. The next one's coming at 4:08. Still up 16-10. They're on the Bengals 20-yard line trying to ice the game. Just kind of a speed option with Colt McCoy. And he just keeps it for 2 yards. This was kind of a designed quarterback keeper. I definitely don't think he's as quick as Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has some good speed, folks, truly. I do not see that same explosiveness, that kind of same speed factor that Colt McCoy has, unfortunately. All right, 2 more coming here. 2:26, let's skip to there. All right, here we go. All right, Bengals are down 19-17. Giants are just trying to pick up the first down to really ice this game. Colt McCoy run out, and he picks up about 3 yards. Yeah, he just can't catch the edge like Daniel Jones can. He just doesn't have the speed Daniel Jones has, unfortunate. All right. Then we get 3rd and 3, and we're going to have the last kind of pass attempt, drop back attempt. Here we go. Last Colt McCoy drop back. Is it going to be a run or is it going to be a pass? Here we go. 3rd and 4 to ice the game. The Bengals have no timeouts. All they need to do is pick up the first down, and Colt McCoy ices the game to perfection. The classic rollout to the right. You have your running back block and release. Go out to the flats. Daniel Jones Colt McCoy, places it right on the money. Ices the game. Game over. First down. You can run out the clock. So, oh my goodness, they call holding. What a bailout here. What a bailout. I cannot believe they called the bailout. Here we go, 3rd and 14, and now they just have to run it up the middle, and it picks up about 9 yards. That's a great run, but it brings up 4th down. They have to punt it away. And as we know, that the Giants defense holds on. So Colt McCoy, not the best. We really didn't see anything downfield. The one pass that we did, it wasn't too accurate. Dink and dunk over the middle. The speed's not as good as Daniel Jones. So unfortunately, we are going to have to sell a little bit of the Giants with Colt McCoy over Daniel Jones. Not the greatest. But, Colt McCoy can I think he can definitely step it up. When you have full reps with the ones, get a little better. But we're going to hold off rooting for the Giants this week, unfortunately, until Daniel Jones gets back. Alrighty, let's move on. Our next game up here is going to be Browns and Jags, and all we're going to do is take a look on this potential game-tying touchdown drive. Jaguars with 5 minutes left. They're down 8, and Mike Glennon goes and takes them on a nice little long drive here. They score a touchdown. Unfortunately, cannot get the 2-point conversion, but let's just look at Mike Glennon a little bit. Was it Mike Glennon doing work, or was it this Browns defense just not being very good? So let's see what we get here. A little bit of Mike Glennon love. See if the man still has it. And then we'll go from there. But here we go. All right, here we go. Jaguars down 27-19, starting on their own 21-yard line. First play of this drive is a drop back by Mike Glennon, and he takes an absolute shot here. Unfortunate. It looks like it was a little overthrown. Let's count the yards on this ball. He throws it from about the 15-yard line, getting it down to about the 35-yard line. So not a bad pass attempt. I'm going to count that one. What do we got? 40. Was that 50? Was that 50 yards from the 15 to the 35? Y'all do the math there. I think that's 50. Yeah, so decent arm there. Just overthrew it a little bit. Unfortunate. Just overthrew it a little bit. Let's watch it one more time. See where this ball lands. Just takes a deep shot. Had him open. The receiver had about a step on the defender. Just overthrows him a little bit. Unfortunate. All right, now we're looking at 2nd and 10 now. Mike Glennon drops back again. Delivers a ball. Oh, no. Was this dropped or was this broken up? Let's see it again. On first look, it looked like it was just off the fingertips of the receiver, but it may have been the defender getting his fingers on this. Let's take another look. Mike Glennon. Oh, I think we need a third look at this. Here we go. Great look here. Oh, great defense. Great defense. Just a little bit not what was the throw? Just not quick enough, not fast enough. Mike Glennon just tries to drop it in the breadbasket there. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up the first, doesn't connect, unfortunately. All right, Mike Glennon here. Oh, what a strike over the middle. And they're trusting this man to sling it. We're not getting any dink and dunk here by Mike Glennon. The first 3 plays of this drive are just everything over 15 yards. And that's something I can truly get behind. That shows true confidence in your quarterback. He's had all game to get to this point, and now they're just, letting it rip. That was a great ball there, truly, by Mike Glennon there. Pick up the first down. Now we got 1st and 10, and they run a draw play, and this one goes big, folks. 25, 30 yards. Wow. Caught the Browns defense slipping there. Let's watch this one more time. We'll see the hole open up here. Mike Glennon just running the draw, and this is all the running back. Look at him. Look at him go. Great blocking up front, makes one man miss, and then when he's open up in space, this man is quick, folks. Very well done. All right, here we go. Mike Glennon, empty backfield from the Browns' 24-yard line, 1st and 10 with 4 minutes left, down 8. Here we go. Mike Glennon over the middle of the field. Oh, and it gets broken up. Oh, man. Mike Glennon definitely needs to shore up his deeper ball accuracy a little bit. He is slinging it, and we do give him credit for that, but he's just a centimeter off on all of these throws. Oh, man. I get it. This receiver, this tight end had both hands on the ball. He should have came down with it, but he's extending over in the middle of the field. That's hard to sacrifice your body for. And Mike Glennon can definitely make all these throws a little bit easier on his receivers if he's just placing it a little bit better on the money. These are still decent throws, folks. Decent throws. They just need to be shored up a little bit more. But so far, I'm liking it. He's trusting his own arm. The play callers for the Jaguars team are trusting him to air it out. These are all positive signs. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Here we go. Some adversity here. 3rd and 10, and once again, Mike Glennon throwing high. This receiver is wide open, and Mike Glennon is sailing this ball on every single throw. Rein it in a little bit, man. Calm down just a little bit. Unfortunate, but now we get a 4th and 10, and we know he completes it because we know they get the touchdown. So let's see if they complete the 4th down pass or if they get bailed out by a penalty. Here we go. Mike Glennon once again from the 24-yard line. The Browns call a timeout. Unfortunate. Let's skip after this timeout. All right, and they just get bailed out. We ruined it. We went a little forward, but let's replay it. They're going to get bailed out. Mike Glennon here, quick snap. The pressure gets to him. The blitz gets to him, and they bail out. They get the bailout call. Not great. That's always not promising. Looks like they're going to get roughing the quarterback, maybe helmet to helmet. I do not have the sound on. Unfortunate. Did not know what they called. Did look like a helmet to helmet though on the quarterback. Here we go. We'll watch it again. Yeah, okay. I do like the call. That man just came in and he led with his helmet clear as day into Mike Glennon's head. That's not the greatest defensive play. All right. All right, so a little bit of a bailout there, a little bit of an earned bailout, but here we go. Mike Glennon finally doesn't overthrow a pass, just kind of dinks it down, and it gets completed, so well done. Now the Jaguars get a false start. They back up. Now they're looking at 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line. They need this touchdown, folks. They are down 8 points here. Here we go. Mike Glennon. They hand it off. They don't trust this man to throw it anymore because they know it's just going to get sailed in the back of the end zone. That run play picks about 7 yards. Now we're looking at 3rd and 1. Definitely, easy to pick up here, or more manageable. Shouldn't say easy. Here we go. Another running play. They obviously trust their running attack more than Mike Glennon, and they power it all the way in. Look at that, keeping your feet moving. Very well done. Wow. After that play, I would run the ball from the 2-yard line. I would run the ball again. If I just picked up 3 yards when they held me at like 1 yard gain, and then I just keep my feet moving and everybody piles in and he's able to go for the extra 2 yards needed for the touchdown. So they trust their running back more here. Let's see what the play call is on the 2-point attempt here. Here we go. Mike Glennon, empty backfield. They trust him here to pick it up. Mike Glennon running to the left, has to stop, comes back, tries to plant his feet, throws across his body into the back of the end zone, and this is just well covered. We broke this down on Monday as well, but there was just nothing open there for Mike Glennon. He maybe had the opportunity to run for the pylon, get chased by the corner to the pylon to meet there, but he doesn't take the run attempt, throws it across his body. Everything is very well covered here by the Browns, and it falls incomplete, so unfortunate. So didn't really love what we saw from Mike Glennon there. Everything was really high and over the head. So got to rein in the accuracy a little bit. They are starting Mike Glennon, so that is something that he may be able to work on this week, and we'll see if he's able to clean it up for next week. But I don't know if we buy the Jaguars too much with Mike Glennon starting at quarterback. I do like the aggressiveness, though, that Mike Glennon showed, airing it out. 15 yards down the field, really nothing dink and dunk. So that's something that definitely, that's definitely a green flag, I would say. All right, here we go. Let's go to, we were going to look at Panthers, Vikings, but we will skip that. We'll come back to that if we have more time. There's more other games I do want to get into real quickly. So we'll go here to Cardinals and Patriots. In this one, all we want to look on is Cam Newton's interceptions, and then we do want to kind of look at these last drives by the Cardinals and the Patriots, because they both kind of very similar drives. One resulted in a field goal made, one resulted in a field goal missed. So let's first cue up these Cam Newton interceptions, because Cam Newton is not looking good, folks. Truly, he hasn't looked good all season. Barely throwing any passing touchdowns. Not throwing for a lot of yards. Has the turnover here and there. Fumbling the ball still. Throwing interceptions still. So let's keep a tab on Cam Newton. How is he looking? He's got 2 interceptions. The first one is coming first drive, 13 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Not good. Alrighty, so here we go. Cam Newton, 3rd and 6. First drive of the game, not even over their own 30-yard line. Pressure comes, and they do hit his hand. The ball just kind of comes out, and they called this an interception. So not totally on Cam's fault. Let's watch this again from the back end. Doesn't see the man coming. He just doesn't see him coming. He has his eyes left the entire time. Blitz is coming from the right, and it just gets there. Very well done to knock the ball out of the hand before it was coming forward. More of a fumble than an interception. Yeah, that's not totally on Cam Newton's fault. All right, but let's see where the second interception comes, and it comes in the 4th quarter. Absolutely deadly. And this one comes on at 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the game. Tie game, I believe. We'll set up the scene when we get there. Alrighty, here we go. The interception. Here we go. 4:37. Tied game. Patriots are in Arizona's territory on the 47-yard line. Cam Newton drops back to pass, and this is just not well thrown. I mean, he's trying to hit this comeback route on the left sideline, but he throws it too much inside. But just bad ball placement. This is 100% on Cam Newton. This is just a simple comeback route. I don't know why he would throw it inside where the receiver has no inside positioning. He's playing the outside where that's where the route goes. That's where the comeback route goes. So not the best pass by Cam Newton. And once again, him making a critical error late in games when the game is either close or tied. So not good here. Not good here by Cam Newton. All right. So I do want to look at these last 2 drives here. So we'll start here. Cardinals getting it right off of the turnover. We're going to look at this Arizona's drive because it only went like 20 yards and it resulted in a missed field goal. And then the Patriots, they go like 20 yards and then they have a field goal. So very similar drives here by these 2 teams. Let's see which team was impressing us a little bit more here on these last potential game-winning, game-tying, whatever you want. It's tied with 4 minutes left drives here. So the first play was just a run for the Cardinals, and it picked up 5 yards. Very well done. Just letting the clock wind down, just trying to eat up the clock, and then just kind of kick a game-winning walk-off field goal. Kyler Murray, ball gets tipped up, luckily caught, and it picked up about 2 yards there. Keeps the clock moving, though, so well done. What a catch there. What a catch by Isabella. Gosh darn, that's impressive. All right, here we go. And then the run picks up the first down. Very well done. They keep the clock moving. They really should have had this game wrapped up. Let's see where they mess up because we know they lose. We also knew they missed a field goal, so that is definitely, a mess up, definitely. But they pick up the first down. They can run this clock out to about, the 18-second mark, 16 seconds. They snap it. Once again, they just run it up the middle. This is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Looks like somebody called the timeout, maybe Patriots. Patriots called the timeout. Cardinals come back with another running play. Picks up about 5, and now they're looking at 3rd and 2. Now we hit the 2-minute warning. They got to pick up this 3rd and 2. Let's see what they call here on the play call. Do they trust Kyler Murray to throw it? Do they trust Kenyon Drake to pick up the 2 yards? Let's see what they call. Kyler Murray, handoff, and it gets nothing. The Patriots defense holds, and let's see, do they call a timeout? They do call a timeout, so that's smart by the Patriots, leaving all that time left, 1 minute and 52 seconds left, and now the Cardinals have to attempt a 45-yard field goal that just gets missed. Wide right. Darn you, Cardinals. Man, oh man, absolutely killer. I mean, that was a good-looking drive by the Cardinals there. Their running game was picking up, 5 yards a pop. It did stall on that last first down try to pick up, but that was still a decent drive. So now we get the Patriots. No timeouts, 1 minute 47 seconds left on the Cardinals' 35-yard line. They only have to get a field goal to win the game. So let's see Cam Newton work here. Just kind of a little bit of a setup kind of screen there. Picked up nothing. Clock is continuing to run. Alrighty, here we go. Cam Newton, a lot of time came off the clock between that play and this play right here. Looking at about a minute left on the clock. Cam Newton almost takes a sack, and then he gets brought back down by a sack as well. And how do they come back and win this game? Oh, it looks like the Cardinals take a timeout. They got a little bit too greedy. They stopped the clock with 56 seconds left. They think they can get the ball back by stopping them on 3rd and 13. Oh, no. Oh, no. We know it comes back to bite them. I mean, folks, if the Cardinals don't call a timeout, I think the Patriots just let the clock run down, and that's game, and we go into overtime. Dang, it comes to bite you sometimes. But here we go, 3rd and 13, Cam Newton. Quarterback, keeper, and nobody's playing Cam Newton. No, wow, what a play here. And then they get a late hit out of bounds. Wow, just everything just falls apart right there. That one play, everything falls apart by the Cardinals. Cam Newton picks up the first. They get a late hit out of bounds here. And he's not out of bounds. That's a questionable call. That's a tough call to make. Don't agree with the call there. Do not agree. So now the Patriots are in absolutely fantastic position. They're at the Arizona's 39-yard line. Nice little pass over the middle to pick up about 4, bringing them to the 34-yard line of the Cardinals. 2nd and 5 here. Another run up the middle. Now they're just going to set it up for the field goal. That's all they were doing. There it is, and now they've got the 56-yard field goal by Nick Folk. He secured his spot on the cash list with this kick. 56-yard game winner, walk-off kick. Absolutely well done. Well done. Cardinals really should have had this game, folks. They blew it there with the missed field goal. They blow it again with the timeout. They blow it again with not having a QB spy on Cam Newton. And then they blow it again by late hitting him out of bounds. Just not a good play there. You know, you can lose a game just on one play, and that's how they lose the game, just on that one play. So I do think the Cardinals should have won this game. I think the Patriots got a little bit of a bailout, but well done by Cam Newton. I mean, even without the late hit out of bounds, he still picked up the first down on his own with the run. So we do have to give Cam Newton a little bit of credit here. You know, he hasn't always been great in clutch time situations, and he picked it up here. So little credit here for Cam Newton. A lot of credit, though, on just some miscues by this Cardinals defense. Unfortunate. Alrighty, let's move on. The next game we are going to go to is Dolphins and Jets. And once again, we're just going to kind of praise this Dolphins defense. And we're going to look at, what do we got? Oh, yes. We are going to look at Sam Darnold's pick, but the main thing I want to focus on, the play calling of Adam Gase and how atrocious it is, and this is all we have to talk about, folks. We're just going to look at this one drive by the Jets real quick. They held the ball for the last 5 minutes and 23 seconds, but when we get down into the 2 minute offense, they don't run no hurry up or anything, and we'll talk about it. So let's cue it up, and we'll talk through this drive of the Jets. We're going to highlight how trash Adam Gase is, folks, of a play caller, of a coach, of everything. All right, so let's cue up this play. The last 5 minutes and 17 seconds left here of the Jets. They're down 13-3. Final 5 minutes. I believe they started on their own 7-yard line. So a long way to go here. All right, here we go. First play. We're not going to focus too much on the early calls here. We just really want to focus when this gets down into like the 2 minute warning, when they really have to start picking up the momentum a little bit. All right, so we get a 3rd and 9. They just barely pick it up. Very, very close. Look at this, off the fingertips. Very well done. What a great catch. What a great throw as well. Just barely pick it up. So nothing wild here too far. There is no urgency, though. Still, you don't see it. I mean, folks, they've ran like 3 plays and they've taken 2 minutes off the clock. I mean, there is no urgency here, and they are down 10. All right, then they're back to the run, and it picks up nothing. And once again, no urgency. Time is ticking off of the clock. They're getting down to that 2 minute warning. Here we go, Sam Darnold, 2nd and 9. rolling out to the right, hits Frank Gore. He ends up going out of bounds, stops the clock. Here we go. Clock continues to run since they spot the ball. So here we go. This is where it all sets up for, folks. 3rd and 3. Sam Darnold, he's going to run. He's going to pick up the first down, and now we have the 2-minute warning. So they took 3 minutes to get from the 7-yard line to the 50-yard line. That I've got no problems with that. That's not what I'm talking about. But now it starts right here. The horrible coaching, the horrible play calling by Adam Gase sets up right here. Jets are down 10 at the 50. They have to get some points. They haven't been able to move the ball all game, folks. This was the only time that they were able to have a sustainable drive, and now they're at the 50. 2 minutes left. They have 2 timeouts, and they're at the 50, so they don't have too much more yards to go. So here we go. Let's watch the play calling here. Miami challenged this play. It's not a good play. It's a good call on the field. They tried to challenge that. Sam Darnold was short of the line to gain, but he clearly made it. Bad challenge, in my opinion. Even watching it live, I thought it was a bad challenge. Did not like it. All right. But that's besides the point. We're looking at Adam Gase and how bad he is. Not Brian Flores' poor play challenging calls. All right, here we go. Can we get to the play, folks? Jeez. All these challenges is making it go slow. But here we go. Finally at action. All right, here we go. Setting it up again. Jets down 13-3 at the 50-yard line. 2 minutes left in the game. 2 timeouts. All right, first play, they run a run play, and it picks up 12 yards. They're 12 yards. Let's run up to the clock, or let's run up to the line. We just gouged for 12 yards on a run play. Let's have some urgency. We've only been able to put up 3 points up until this point. Let's do something. But there is absolutely no urgency here. We are trying to run a 2-minute offense. Look at this. Look at all this time ran off the clock. They're not even going to snap the ball until... Let's see it. Look at this play clock wind all the way down to 5 seconds. Look at all that time wasted. And then they take a deep shot here that was almost intercepted. Not a great throw there, but that stops the clock. All right, so once again here... 1 minute, 7 seconds left on second down, and they run another run play, and this picks up about 15 yards, gets down to the 20. A minute left in the game, and what do they do? They have 2 timeouts, and there's no urgency. Everybody's jogging around. Everybody's walking, folks. Everybody's walking. The play ended with like 50 seconds left. Nobody's calling a timeout yet. There's 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're just lollygagging, and they're still lollygagging at the line, folks. And then they go, this play stops the clock. I understand that you may be thinking, oh, they're just trying to run out the clock, so their last, scoring attempt is the end of the quarter, so they can go into halftime, so the Dolphins don't have a chance to rebuttal. But the Jets have had 3 points. There's no urgency. It's not like they have like 24 points and they can settle for only 3. They have 3. They haven't been able to move the ball all game. This is horrible play calling. Have some urgency. Get up to the line. Fire off these plays. Stop the clock. You're at the 20 with 24 seconds left. Now let's watch this play calls. Let's watch the remaining play calls because they've already butchered it. Another run play. Gets nowhere. Do they call a timeout here? Let's see. Yes, they finally call a timeout. Finally. But they run a run play on second down. I don't know, man. I get that you have 2 timeouts, but shoot. Can we start trying to go to the end zone at some point? Here we go. 3rd and 10. Sam Darnold drop backs the pass. The first down, very close, but once again, there's no urgency. They're just going to kind of settle. They're settling. They score 3 points, struggle to move, and they just settle. They drove the ball. They started on their own 7-yard line with 5 minutes, and they can't even have any attempts to the end zone, folks. If they get down to that 20-yard line, they call some timeouts. Then they have some free plays to the back of the end zone, but they never do that. This is bad play calling. This is bad situational awareness, situational management, I should say, not using their timeouts until it's too late. Wasting all that time, not even running up to the line to get set, wasting so much time, folks. And then the cherry on top of the cake, folks, a 29-yard surefire field goal attempt, right? Adam Gase was feeling good. He's like, we don't need the touchdown. We can settle for a field goal here because this is going to be automatic. I just called a genius game plan, got us down into field goal territory, walk-off field goal before halftime, right? Wrong, because it's the Jets and they suck and they miss a 30-yard field goal. Absolutely trash. That's what you get, Adam Gase. That is karma for calling an absolutely garbage 5-minute, 2-minute, whenever you want to officially, start their drive clock. Absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. What horrible play calling. No urgency. You're down 10 points to a division rival where you only put up 0 points the first meeting. You only have 3 points up until halftime, and you're acting like you can score at will. You can't score at will. You can barely kick a 34-yard field goal. You can barely score at all during any point of any game, and then this is what they do. Horrible, horrible, horrible. He needs to be fired, folks. I don't understand why this man still has a job. I don't even care about Sam Darnold's interceptions anymore. We're not even going to look at that because it's pointless. It's pointless. It's a trash team. This is all we needed to see. This 13 play, 82 yards, 5-minute, 23-minute drive that results in a missed 30-yard field goal by Adam Gase's kicker, by Adam Gase's team. Oh, man, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know how Jets fans do it, folks. I truly don't. I'd be going crazy. I was going crazy when he was coach of the Dolphins. Oh, man. All right, let's move on. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to look at the Saints and Broncos game. And, I think it's fun. We know what it's like to have a quarterback. What's it like to not have a quarterback? So, like we did with Colt McCoy, we are going to watch all of Kendall Hinton's, the quarterback, the wide receiver turned quarterback for the Broncos. We're going to watch all of his pass attempts because, we see good passes every single week. What do bad passes look like? Do quarterbacks matter? I mean, is this why every team has a good quarterback? Because it matters. So, let's see. He goes 1 of 9, folks. So all these passes are going to be incompletions, but it should be a little bit funny to watch, right? So we've got all of Kendall Hinton's passes here. We've got them queued up, ready to rock. So here we go. Let's just take some time. After that Adam Gase, we need some comedy in our lives, folks, truly. We need some comedic relief, and we are going to get this with Kendall Hinton's all 9 pass attempts, 2 interceptions, 1 completion, and a whole lot of incompletion. So here we go. The first one comes at 12 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. So here we go. Denver down 0-0, not able to put up any points on the board at 3-3. Kendall Hinton rolls to the right and just throws it away. Nothing there. All right. Just throwing the ball away. No worries there. All right, let's go to his second pass attempt. Actually, let's watch this one again. Let's see. We should watch this one in Coach's film. Let's watch this in Coach's film, actually. Just to really see if we get, if anything was open on this. Is he trusting his arm? Is he trusting his wide receiver arm? Let's see it real quick. Alrighty. They just kind of, they even, make it a little bit easier for him. They have him running on the right to buy some extra time for him. This is open right here. This is a tighter throw to make, kind of a crossing route, but this is a pass he could be able to make. Any quarterback really could have been able to make. He tries to go here at the sideline, but that's well covered as well. So he just has to throw it away. Not a bad attempt, not a bad read, not a bad throw. He's not a quarterback. So, all right, here we go. Let's cue up his second pass play attempt. This one comes at 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the in the first quarter, 7:56. All right, pass 2 out of 9. Here we go. Let's see if this one's better. 3rd and 12, fires this one up, and it's picked off. Oh, incomplete. Almost picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He had a one-on-one matchup. He decides, hang on, quarterbacks take one-on-one matchups. I'm about to take the one-on-one matchup. Just kind of lets it fly. We'll get a replay here. Let's see how well placed this ball is. One-on-one matchup, and he just kind of shorts it a little bit. Too much inside. Has to throw this one high and outside for the receiver to get it. But, he's a wide receiver, so he doesn't fully understand that or fully can't make it. That's why he's not a quarterback. Alrighty, let's go to the second quarter and keep it moving here. The next throw comes at 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. We see they're not passing very frequently here, folks. 2 passes in the first quarter, and now the third pass comes 5 minutes into the second quarter. So here we go. Kendall Hinton throws it, and it's picked. Almost. Is this picked? Almost picked? just lofts this one. This one stays in the air way too long. Really wasn't sure where he was going with this one. It kind of felt if this ball fell in between two receivers here. Looked like he was trying to go to the back receiver coming across the right, but the ball just kind of hangs in there. And, yeah, just nowhere even close. Nowhere even close. Bad catch there. Should have been picked. I mean, his, 2 out of 3 passes that we've seen all should have been interceptions. And we know he throws 2 interceptions, too. So, could have had four interceptions. Not great. Hang on. We get back-to-back passes, though. So, this is good. He's got some momentum, not going, 5 minutes between passes, getting his arm cold. So, he just threw the ball down the field. Let's see if he's here. Ooh, he's warmed up and he throws it not even close, low and not even close, not even within like 3 yards. Just throws this one really into the ground. And this is how important quarterback play is, folks. Not everybody can go and throw the ball, folks. It's hard to throw an NFL ball, and we see it clearly here. 1 of 9, 2 picks, 13 yards. When you're not a quarterback, folks, it's hard. All right, here we go. Let's go to his next throw, coming at 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Here we go. Whenever it wants to load. Here we go. All right. 2nd and 11. Kendon Hinton drops back to pass. Once again, trying to take that kind of one-on-one matchup. Try to hit like a back shoulder fade here. Not looking the best. Uncatchable by both receiver and defender, which I guess is good if you're going to throw the ball kind of away. We'll see it again here. We'll get a better look. Yeah, got to try and hit this back shoulder. Let's see if we get a better angle here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so not badly thrown. This is good defense. This was good defense. Tight throw to make. Tight throw for any, good quarterback to make. So that was probably the best throw that we've seen so far, honestly. All right, so, and once again, he goes back-to-back passes here, so he should be warmed up. The arm's not getting cold. Let's see how he fares on this throw. Trying to buy all the time. He is kind of elusive. Throwing on the run, not his specialty. You can't throw on the run. You can't throw, standing still in the pocket. It looks like they may get bailed out here. Let's see what the penalty is. He can buy time in the pocket. That's good, but, he can't do anything with the time that he bought. Not the greatest. Looks like they're going to get roughing the passer. Bad call there. Bad call. Oh, no, they pick it up. So, good call there. All right. Let's go to his last pass in the first half, coming at 26 seconds left in the first half. Let's see, is he going to sling it? Do we get to see a sling? Let's see here. Down 14, got to do something. Throw it down the field. Let's see the arm. Yeah. And this one's picked. Yes. I mean, he throws it super late. Defenders waiting for this ball to be thrown, begging for this ball to be thrown, and just makes the play. Not a good throw there. Hey, let's just count the yards on his arm. Let's see how far he's able to throw this ball. 20, throwing it from the 20 down to about the 45. So the arm's not that big. Trying to hit the comeback route, but throws it way too late. Not a good throw. All right, he's got 2 more throws, though, so no fears, no worries. All right, here we go. Third quarter. He's got 2 throws here starting at 11:34. 11:31. This is 13:31, so I made a mistake. Here we go. 11:34 right here. All right. Here we go. Still down 17 points. There he goes. Yes. His first completion of the game, and it goes for 13 yards in the first down. That's all you have to do. Just dink and dunk with the man. Finally gets his first completion. Love to see it. Just a dink here. Designed dink. Run to the right. Throw back to your left. Go to your trusted weapon, Noah Fant. Trusty tight end there. Very well done. All right, and his last pass is going to be this one, folks. 10-12 left in the game. Here it is. His final passing attempt, running to the right, and it's intercepted. Once again, just this ball not being accurate, throwing on the run, just gets away from him, puts too much air on this one, just floats over the receiver he was trying to hit. Unfortunate. But that's how hard it is to play quarterback in the NFL, folks. Truly not good. So that was what the heck is his name again? Kendall or Kendon? See if can I get back to this game? Where are we at? Kendall Hinton. Kendall Hinton. Not great. All right. I do want to look at Taysom Hill real quickly, really quickly. We are going to look at his one interception. He didn't have that great of a passing game, not like his first one. So let's just look at this interception. How bad was it? Should we be concerned? I'm not going to penalize him too much because this Denver defense is pretty good. And when your offense, your offense isn't going to score any points, you just kind of want to do as much as you can defensively for your squad. So this is a pick. It looks like it's a comeback route that gets tipped for the pick. So let's see how well this ball was thrown. Was this Taysom Hill's fault throwing the ball kind of, not well, that it was kind of tipped up in the air? So we can watch this one more time. Let's see what we get. Going in the middle of the field. We're going to have to get a second look at this. Not sure how this one popped up. We'll get a good look on the replay. They got to show the replay, right? Let's see. Here we go. Waiting for the replay, and here we go. We'll get a great look right here. Was this the defender tipping it up, or was this the receiver not able to catch it cleanly? Looks like this is tipped up by the corner. Very well done here. Hang on. We need another look. Does this bounce just off of his shoulder pads? Can we get another look? Do we need a third look at this? All right. Well, this is the best look we're going to get here. Unfortunate. Still cannot tell if the defender batted this one up or if this one just went off of his pads. Looked like it went off of his right hand. We got to slow this one down. I want this look slowed down right here. Here we go. Slow down. We'll be able to tell right here if we slow it down. Here we go. Ball is coming out. Looks to be a little bit behind. And this one, I think, just bounces off the face mask of Michael Thomas. I don't know if the defender gets a hand on this one. Either way, it's a little bit behind, thrown a little bit behind. Not the best pass. Probably shouldn't be picked. I don't think this is a pickable pass. But it ended up as an interception. So make of that what you will. Alrighty, here we go. Let's end the show here. We'll do one final one. Let's look at the Chiefs and Bucks. Tyreek Hill, I just want to look at some great running routes, great throws. So we're going to take a look at all three of these Tyreek Hill touchdowns because he had 260-something yards for 3 touchdowns. So they're bombs, and I want to watch some bombs. I want to watch some greatness here after seeing some really non-greatness. I mean, look at it. We went through Chargers, Bills, anything greatness there. Giants, Bengals, nothing great there. Browns, Jags, nothing great there. Cardinals, Patriots, nothing great there. Dolphins, Jets, nothing great there. Saints, Broncos, nothing great there. So finally, we get something great, some great quarterback play. So let's look at these touchdowns. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill for 75 yards. We'll watch this one right in this player since it's right here. Probably won't have to slow it down, so no worries. Here we go. 75 yards, one play. Tyreek Hill. Love to see it. Look at this man just sling it. Oh, my God. It's so fun to watch, man. One of the best wide receivers in the league. You can make the argument for number 1 if you want. I would not disagree. Look at this. Just look how quickly he gets there. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And I mean, 3 seconds that this man just launches the ball like 60 yards. Absolutely incredible. And the fact that Tyreek can get all the way down the field that quickly, that is some serious speed, folks. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Let's watch it from this angle. Let's see if it's even any better. Focus on his route. It's just so quick. He's so quick. He's just outrunning him. And this ball is still underthrown a little bit. He's outrunning Patrick Mahomes' arm. It's absolutely wild. I do want to kind of count the yards on this ball real quickly. Let's see how far this ball is actually thrown by Patrick Mahomes. And then we'll move on to the next touchdown. So he's going to throw this one about from the 20. We'll call it 20 for easy math. And it gets all the way down to about the 25-yard line. So you get the 40. You get another 35. That's not Hang on. Am I doing the math right? 20 to the 50, that's 30. 50 to the 35, that's about 25. So about 60 yards. Am I doing that right? I don't know. I'll do the math actually maybe after the show, but still a great ball by Patrick Mahomes, a great arm, absolutely incredible. Alrighty, let's watch this one. This one went for 44 yards, and once again we can just watch this one in the player, so no worries. Here we go. Just drop back, single step drop, and this one just whoop, and then makes somebody miss. I mean, the speed, and then just the flashiness, the stunt. I love it. Just once again, just quickly, just throwing this ball like 2.5 seconds after the snap. Tyreek Hill just absolutely obliterates the corner on him, and then just makes one more man miss. And look at everybody. All the film people, look at them here, look at them all across the sideline. I don't know if I've seen film people get this close because of COVID, and they all want to get the closest they can for this best wide receiver in the league. I mean, watching this man is something great. And then we get another great angle here. Get it from the back view. Here we go. And look at that. Patrick Mahomes knew instantly he's open. Oh, you've got single high coverage? That's fine. I'm going to throw it outside to the fastest wide receiver in the league. Good luck with a single coverage safety, because we're going to throw this one every single time. All right, and he's got one more touchdown. Let's go to this one. Where is it? This one's only going for 20 yards. Unfortunate. So we go less and less as we go forward. Unfortunate. Here we go. This one's only going to be 20. But once again, just a one-step drop, catching it over the receiver, over the shoulder. The defender never even looked back. He's like, hang on, it's only been 2 seconds. The ball's out. The ball's caught. What? What happened? 1 second drop. The ball's out. 1 second. The ball's caught. 3 second play all the way total. There's no way you can get your head around that quickly. You're running with them. All right, 1 second, 1.5 second running with them. You don't think the ball's coming out. Now you hear ball. You turn around. Hang on, it's only been 2 seconds. The ball is there. Oh, my goodness. Hang on, it's over my head. I can't even react. It's that quick. Absolutely fantastic. I love it, man. Woof. Watching these two play. This is why I really want to root for the Chiefs to win another ring and have this dynasty, because it's so fun to talk about. They're so explosive. It's like the Warriors, folks, in basketball. The Warriors taking over the league by storm by their three-point barrage. The Chiefs are taking the league over by storm by just the sheer speed of their receivers, the arm of their quarterbacks. They're going 75. They're going 50. They're going 20 all in one play. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Love it, love it, love it. All right, and let's finish here by watching Tom Brady's interceptions, right? Right? I mean, Tom Brady has the receivers to do what Patrick Mahomes is doing. He just doesn't do it. He instead throws interceptions, so not great. So we'll watch these two, and then we'll get out of here. We'll be done for today. I do want to play these ones in the actual Game Pass player, because we can slow it down if we need to. Actually, we get a 44-yard pass by Tom Brady and the interception on back-to-back plays, so let's just watch both of those. I'll take a 44-yard bomb by Tom Brady. Let's see how that looks compared to the 3 that we just watched by Patrick Mahomes. So let's start here at 5:48 in the third quarter. Get this play queued up. 5:48. Here we go. So this is going to be a big old 44-yard bomb. Let's see to who. I believe it's to Antonio Brown. And there we go. You guys can do the same thing. Tom Brady, there's no reason why you guys should not be 10-1 doing the same thing that Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill is doing. That's not even AB. It's Chris Godwin. He's been here the entire time. So there's no reason why this Bucs team should not be doing what the Chiefs team is doing. They just did the same thing. You have a receiver just outrunning everybody on the defense. Tyreek Hill can do it. Chris Godwin can do it. Keep going. Keep doing it. But they don't keep doing it. So I do like this pass. Very well done. Tom Brady puts it right on the money. This man still got the arm still. Let's not just clown this man with these interceptions. He still has a decent arm. It's just that he doesn't flex his decent arm like Russell Wilson does with DK Metcalf and like what Patrick Mahomes does with Tyreek Hill. And here he is. I mean, this is what he wants to do. This is what makes Patrick Mahomes so well. He doesn't just fling the ball and hope for Tyreek Hill to come down with it. He knows Tyreek Hill is open. So Tom Brady, he feels the pressure. He knows he's got the one-on-one matchup, just kind of flings it over here. And this is not good quarterback play, folks. This is not good. This is not a good read. This is not something you should ever do. Falling away, taking the sack, and then you throw it up one-on-one. You should never do that, ever. Patrick Mahomes doesn't do that. Patrick Mahomes knows not to do that. Unfortunately, Tom Brady still does not get the message. All right, here we go. And then the last interception. Here we go. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Back-to-back drives with back-to-back interceptions. Not the greatest. Alrighty, 2:14. Here we go. Here we go. Tom Brady's last interception. Let's see it. This one just gets bounced up off the helmet of the defender, it looked like. So unfortunate. Not 100% his fault. Let's look at this again. But where was he trying to go with the ball is the real question. Was he just trying to throw this away and literally just drilled somebody in the head? That's all it was. Because I don't know where he was trying to go with this ball. I don't think it may have. It's not a setup screen because there's no running back in the backfield. Here he goes. Feels the pressure coming. Looked like he was trying to hit Mike Evans real quick. And unfortunately, he just gets tipped up with the helmet. Unfortunate. But once again, Tom Brady's fault. I mean, he threw it literally at the helmet. I understand when you watch Tom Brady, a lot of times now, I mean, he's going very low with the ball. If he's throwing within like 7 yards, it's real low to the ground. Like you have to all the way bend down. So that is something I have been noticing of Tom Brady as of late, and that's what he was trying to do. Mike Evans just kind of a 3-yard kind of slant in the middle of the field, and Tom Brady, as you saw the trajectory of his arm, we can go back here. When you watch the trajectory of this man's arm, he's throwing like in a down motion, like an absolute down motion, like he wants to get the ball down low, and that's why it was picked, because he's throwing it down low, the ball's coming out, and it's just hitting the heads of players. That's not a high throw. So I have noticed that of Tom Brady trying to do that a lot more than he has done in New England, and I do not like it because it gets tipped, it gets batted down, it gets uncaught by your receivers because they have to go all the way down to the ground. So Tom Brady, I don't know what it is about him. He's got 5 losses. He's got the weapons, not using them. Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, that's working. DK Metcalf, Russell Wilson, that's working. But Tom Brady, AB isn't working. Tom Brady, Mike Evans isn't working. Tom Brady, Chris Godwin's not working. Tom Brady, Scotty Miller's not working. Tom Brady, Cameron Braid's not working. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski's not working. Tom Brady, Ronald Jones not working. Tom Brady Leonard Fournette's not working. And Tom Brady to, I think that's all of them, is just not working, right? Wild. Alrighty. That is going to do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow when we guess and react to the Week 13 lines. Learned a lot from the film study this week. Some teams that we can still buy into. Some teams that I think we fall off of. Giants we have to fall off of. Not sure if I buy the Jags. We'll see who they're facing. Cardinals should have won over the Patriots. Jets are just absolute trash. Broncos didn't have a quarterback. And Chiefs Bucks was exciting because of the Tyreek Hill explosive plays. Alrighty, so thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. We'll be back noon Eastern, twitch.tv/takesbyfans. It's Takes by Fans everywhere, folks, whether you want to watch or listen. YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch. That's how you find us if you want to watch Takes by Fans. Alrighty, we'll be back tomorrow noon Eastern.